Hello and welcome to another edition of Trotsky or Bust. It is the 6th of November and they've declared it. Joe Biden has won. Yes, yes, we won. Yes, no Medicare for all. No Green New Deal. Fracking, fracking, fracking. We won. Yes. Oh my goodness, it's just so funny watching people around the country. I haven't gone out really here. I did. There was some Trump people with the South Vietnamese flag. Here, the whole country's experienced great weather. Here, which is normally we do have great weather, it's turned on us. It's raining. It's 60 degrees. I know 60 degrees doesn't sound cold to you, but when you get used to Southern California, yeah, it's cold. Oh my goodness! But Joe Biden won, and yes, fracking. Most important analysis of this victory is look at Wall Street. Wall Street tells you exactly who Joe Biden's going to work for. They're up 6.9% this week, and they were saying it's due to split government, divided government. What's so good about divided government is they don't need to pretend. If you recall Obama, when he first got into office, he had his first 2 years, they had for a time, they had a supermajority, which is when they passed Obamacare. But he did nothing. He used Obamacare just to drag on and on and on so he wouldn't have to legislate because, what are they going to do? They're Democrats. They're supposedly the party of the people, but they're not. All right. So they just dragged it, Obamacare for 2 years, a Republican health care plan that's crap. And I don't even want to get into that now. Total crap. But after 2 years, 2010 election, they didn't even try. All of a sudden, they lost the Congress, and that was it. Oh, well, can't do anything now. And that's exactly what's going to happen with Joe Biden. He doesn't even have to pretend. No excuses necessary. He's just going to do what's best for his donors. And McConnell will do what's best for his donors. And yes, they will work together. Democrats and Republicans do very well working together for their donors. And that's what's going to happen. We didn't win shit. And look at Wall Street. It's the heads they win, tails we lose. There's no winning here. And that's how oligarchy is supposed to work. Another thing about Obama, he did make tax cuts for the rich permanent. That was good. And remember, 2010 was important as is 2020 because it's the census year. That's when they redivide the districts. Democrats don't want to do well. They do badly. It's almost like it's fixed. Is it fixed? I mean, they've been saying, the Democrats, for years about Russia fixed it. And now Trump is saying, it's rigged. Okay, fine, it's rigged. Let's do something about it. Like voting machines. We're the only country not the only country, but what other countries use voting machines? Like countries like Brazil, India, Philippines, United Arab Emirates. I didn't know they had elections there. Venezuela. All the all the despots pretend to be uh, democratically elected. All use voting machine. I wonder if that's a coincidence. Because everyone's talking. Trump talk the election's rigged. Okay, do something about it. Democrats were talking. Putin fixed it. Do something about it. In Europe, they don't trust voting machines. They tried it in some countries. Holland tried it. They got rid of it. They don't trust it. Canada doesn't use it. Britain doesn't use it. Only we use it. And gee, what a surprise. We always get these really shitty leaders, right? Uh, and by the way, the company that makes most or half of the machines used is a company called ES&S. It's owned by, they used to make about half. They owned by the McCarthy Group. Mike McCarthy, not the football coach of Cowboys, but another Mike McCarthy. He's the head of that, and he's a big contributor to Sandhill uh, Sandhill PAC that gives a lot of money to Republicans. Surprise, surprise. But he's given to Democrats too, because he knows there's no difference. So that's it. That's our great democracy, which really means nothing because when you have Democrats versus Republicans, but if ever another party tries to take over, you have to talk about this. This is a serious thing. And we're allowed to talk about it because they've been talking about it. Republicans say it's rigged. Fox News has been saying that the last few days. Democrats have been saying it. MSNBC has been saying Russia fixed it the last 4 years. Then why not change the machines? Okay. Now they're going to say, well, it's going to be expensive. We're going to need more voters, people working the machines. Look, we spend $800 billion a year on defense. Now that $800 billion goes, the purpose of it is to enrich their rich donors in the military industrial complex. But that's not what they say. They say, oh, we need to defend democracy. That's where we're spending $800 billion to defend democracy. Well, okay, let's use more. Let's use hand ballots, employ people. It's not going to cost us $800 billion. It's not going to cost us 1% of that. It's not going to cost 1/10 of 1% of that. All right. So there's no excuse for it, but there's no alternative media. We're the alternative media. It's just funny. I watched Jimmy Dore yesterday. Jimmy Dore had Nick Brana from the Movement for the People's Party. He had him on 2 days after the elections. Great job. Gee, thanks. Heck of a job there, Brownie. Oh my goodness. I guess that's the third party. The Green Party did nothing. The Libertarian Party is not neither is trying to win. They made that very clear this year, and that's about it. Tell me what you think. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Please subscribe. Just click on that fist that looks like a Japanese flag from World War II. I got rid of the hammer and sickle. Tell me if you want the hammer and sickle back. I don't know. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell so you'll be notified in case you do want to watch. If you don't want to watch, don't do that. But that's it, and Trotsky is out.